Dog aggression is one of the most frequent behavior problems in both females and males, and is usually a very common concern among pet owners. First of all, you should know that most of these aggressive problems have a solution, since with love, patience, and education, your dog will stop behaving violently. In this video, we will tell you what to do if your dog is aggressive, so make sure to watch till the end of the video. The first thing you should know is that your dog may have aggressive behavior because it is sick, so if you notice that it behaves abnormally, take your pet to the vet. There may be an organic cause behind this aggressiveness, such as brain disorders, hormonal imbalance, or even epilepsy, among others. It can also be a consequence of some type of chronic or acute color blindness. Many of the consultations about aggression end with a treatment that puts an end to this behavior. The second step is to delve into the behavior of your dog to establish the type of aggressiveness. There are many types of canine violence, and each one must be treated in a specific way. There is no remedy that works to treat all aggressiveness problems, and it is best to consult a canine behavior professional to examine your pet and determine the origin of your dog's problem. It is important to know that there is a type of aggressiveness that is normal in dogs and is based on the nature of dogs. Dogs are animals that live in packs and can use aggression for different reasons. To gain or maintain their social position, defend their territory from outside threats, protecting their food, their puppy, or simply out of fear. Even the leader of the pack can be aggressive to control or punish the inappropriate behavior of the rest of the group. It is a natural behavior that regulates the relationships between the entire herd and makes its survival possible. But in a domestic environment, it can be a problem. When your pet enters the family, they usually consider that they are part of their group and will behave in the same way. That is why it is essential to quickly demonstrate who is in charge at home and make it clear what can or cannot be done. As a pet owner, we want you to try to be very aggressive and hit that subscribe button. Did you do it? You did? Then let's continue. A good piece of advice to avoid aggressive behavior in your dog is to make sure that he does not suffer any stress. Stressful situations are a trigger that can awaken their aggressiveness, such as noises, meetings with many people or with more dogs, and if they are scared, it can unleash or cause a combative reaction. Sometimes a dog can be aggressive because he has been deprived of an object that he loved, for example. If it is personal items, it is convenient to offer an interesting prize in exchange for the item that drives him crazy. It must be a value exchange for your dog. Never use violence or any kind of punishment to restrain your pet's aggressive behavior. Physical response is very ineffective and will increase your dog's fear and consequently encourage him to defend himself with some unexpected and violent reaction. This type of punishment does not work to correct territorial behavior either. In fact, their response can be even worse when they feel threatened. It is also not recommended to trigger aggressive behavior with canine games that provoke their dominant behavior. These are games like tug of war, which involve motivating your pet to pull on a rope. It is essential that the whole family reaches an agreement so that there are standards that are accepted and fulfilled by all. It is about everyone following the same guidelines and no one consenting to anything that should not be allowed. You have to try not to confuse your pet, and consistency is basic. Confusing the dog makes him aggressive because while one does not say anything to him for doing something, another punishes him for doing exactly the same thing. This creates mistrust in the dog towards you, that he does not know what to expect from you, and that creates anxiety or violent reactions. And lastly, to what you can do if your dog is aggressive is to provide him with the level of physical exercise he needs by having him walk, run, play, interact with other dogs and people in the park, on the street, on the beach. There is nothing that makes a dog happier than exploring new environments. In addition, it is also good that you know that the sterilization of the dog tends to lower his violent behavior, as well as the level of anxiety about finding a sexual partner. Did you know that dogs can recognize a bad person? If not, we suggest you watch this next video. It is based on a recent study from Science Direct. And as always, thank you for watching, and see you on the next video.